Hey, good evening. You know what time it is. You're on with Big J and let's talk. Happy holidays to you and yours. I just keep going all the time. Like I said before, some of my family is out of town. So I'm here. So I would rather spend my time after studying the Word of God and practicing, spending time with my daughter. I would rather come online and spend time with you also. There's a lot of things going on around YouTube right now, and one of the things deals with what Kwame Brown was talking about and what DMAC and myself have been talking about on this show. And what is that? And there are a lot of people asking me, Big J, what does he mean? What does Kwame mean? Community development. We don't have that type of money that Devin George has. Listen, it doesn't take money, it takes your heart. Because if your heart is right, you'll find money. And I'm going to present that to you within our narrative tonight. So I'm going to show you that sometimes it just takes the effort of multiple people to get out and come together and make a difference in communities. Here in South Central Los Angeles and downtown LA, there are homeless people everywhere. And do you know what one of the favorite items of those home people are? Of those homeless people are? Peanut butter and jelly and water and some clothes. Did you get that? Whereas some people have to have steaks and have to have this, most of these people only want peanut butter, jelly, fresh bread, and water. Why? Because that will sustain them for that day. See, it's bigger and it's more than building transitional homes. And I've done that also. So if you need help, I can help you in that area. Here in Los Angeles, I've helped develop two transitional houses for women and children who are coming out of substance abuse and looking to re-enter into society. Los Angeles County is big for that. The county has been given areas called SPA, and I believe I supported and helped SPA 6 and SPA 8. So what I want to do is share my resources and my development with you. If I can't do that, let me show you some things that you can do without money. See, there's a lot you can do. Consider this. You don't even have to be in the community or the neighborhood to help. You don't have to be black, white, anything Latino. You just have to have the heart. That's why I put the hearts on the screen. So the hearts are multiple colors. Guess what? No one can define a man's heart. I don't care what you do, because what's inside of him is given to him to make a difference within life. So tonight I want to show you that. All right, so let's look at something. Here are a group of young people that I work with in my particular church. And what we did every year and what we do, we went out to a place in LA downtown called San Julian. And San Julian is one of the worst places downtown LA. They say take many men and a bunch of people with you. The police is going to show up, LAPD, they're going to support you. But go down there and feed the people. It didn't take money. It just take a group of people whose heart was right to make sandwiches all day and go down there and take food items and clothing items, toothbrushes, towels, brushes, combs. All those things are in need. See, sometimes we want to look at the bigger picture that costs $1 million, but when there's the necessity within a community, it just takes the heart through the act of going out and soliciting help from others who are going to say no. So if you have a community in your neighborhood or not far, and you want to get help developing the communities, brothers and sisters, all those who can help, just not us, you want to make sure that you take advantage of this. Make sure that you talk to your local police department so you can get help. The entire time we were there, LAPD sat right there and didn't move because the community is explosive. All right. And if you, as you see, we have men and we have women, but we're combining together. In the back of my truck, you can see we're just there to feed people. We're there to make a difference. See, community development, it doesn't, I'm going to say it again, it does not take $1 million. It takes someone with the right heart. That's why the enemy has always come after me, because of my heart. And he can't stop it, and he won't. Watch this. Look at this. You can actually see, when I show you the picture, the number of people starting to line up for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some water. We're going all throughout the street to give individuals hope. those of our jerseys that we had created that we wear. All right, because we were anointed and called to make a difference. It doesn't take money to buy 4 cases of water for $8, and you buy multiple cases so they can have as much water as they want to drink. And then here's the thing that's great: different organizations, churches, society, clubs that deal with social development, they rotate and they take days. You see what I'm saying? So there's no need to get on YouTube and fuss to individuals what we should do when you can do it. So what I'm telling you, just not talk about anybody. I'm showing you how to do it by just banding together, getting a group of people and making a difference. That's all you have to do if you want to make a difference. Then what we did after we got through feeding and talking, we stood in the middle of the street to make a difference. Why do we want to do that? Because after feeding them naturally, we wanted to minister to their souls, to let them know that there is a better day coming. There is hope coming. There's something that you can do to make a better environment. It starts with you and everything inside. And we wanted to let them know we'll be here for you. See, that's what the vision that God had given me at that time. And the vision might tarry, but it won't take long. All you have to do is trust your instinct and trust yourself, which most people have a hard time doing. Now I'm going to segue a little bit to how you can help the children. Well, guess what? You don't need money for this either. All you need to do is get a group or a team of people. That's why I always say there's no I in team. The acronyms for team are: together, everyone achieves more. But you cannot achieve anything if you think you're on the top and nobody else matters. So what my wife does, she has groups that she deals with. All right, so back to school, my wife and her team, they get all these toys, all these different things: backpacks, pencils, books, notebooks, glue, crayons, whatever children what might need, she's able through her resources to get these things together. All right, it doesn't take money. It just takes individuals willing to develop the community. Okay, watch this. Backpacks. So we're gonna go. You can go online, and there's a place called Soul for Shoes. You can fill out an application, tell them what you need, tell them what you want. They'll even give you shoes to pass out to people who are on the street or who are in need. Again, that's Soul for Shoes. Fill out an application, all right? You don't know what you're going to get. So let's look at this. So when these kids come in, they're excited because maybe mom was not able to give me a notebook. Maybe mom was not able to get me a backpack. Maybe there was no need. Maybe you understand? So what we do, we provide the natural resources for the community to give the kids the opportunity to go to school and not be looked down on, but to go to school and achieve as best as they can in the classroom. That's what it's about. All right, now let me show you something. Another alternative that you can do is solicit those in the entertainment center. For those who know comedy and BET comedy, that is T.P. Hearns, the great comedian. Do you understand what I'm trying to show you? You have to not be scared to reach out. You have to not be scared to say, you know what? I want to make a difference. You have to not be scared to call some NBA players to break their arguments up and say, we need your help. This is not going to get 1 million views, but I don't care. Do you understand? You have to be willing to think and go outside the box because it's not about us. It's about someone else who needs help. Look at this picture. My uncle, who's a bishop in Los Angeles, Spal 6, he had a property, big property, rooms like this. And I said, through me and my wife went to him and we talked. We said, Uncle, listen, can we do this? Can we take this building? We don't have the money, but he's a pastor and he was able to put some resources together. And what he did, he gutted the entire building and made 7 or 8 rooms with a community develop center where I taught the people and the women how not to go back on drugs, how to follow up on your doctor's appointments, how to make sure you do this, how to make sure you check on to make sure your medical insurance is taken care of. All development. It didn't cost me anything. Look at this. There were multiple tables, multiple rooms, bedrooms for everyone. There were 6 beds to a room. You said, "Ugh, that was just too much." No, it wasn't overcrowded. I just said it was almost like a type of warehouse building that he had construction workers come in and divide the rooms and everything. Multiple showers, multiple bathrooms, laundry room. And guess what? They felt like they were at home because the way they were treated. They were. There are some slop houses out here, slop houses. I don't care who you are. Some people just throw certain things together, but we had an immaculate living room, big screen TV, everything. We said, "Big J, I can't afford a warehouse." Let me tell you what you can do. You can gather your resources together with someone who you know that you trust, and you go rent a home, rent a house to where there are big and large bedrooms. And what you do, you put at least 3 beds in a room, start with women and children. And then once that's operating and running, because you have to go through your local county, then you go rent another house now because you're earning the income. Because when we started, it was $500 a bed. For what I understand now, it's $1,000 a bed. But that's not for you simply. That's so the women and children and the men can be comfortable in their living environment, and things can be given back to them. Will you compensate? Yes, you will be compensated well. But now you go open another facility for men. Your rent is paid, their bills are paid, and the things that they need are paid. You buy a van for each one. You got it? Yes, you buy a van for each house. Their doctor's appointments, their disability appointments, whatever they're going through. Now you are developing within your own community. You're getting people off the street. Watch this. A lot of those individuals downtown have a place to where they go and pick up their money. And by the time they get it, they're broke already from those in the street. I'm sorry, emasculating them, sneaking and taking their money, the prostitution. So if you really want to make a difference, develop your community. It doesn't take a lot of money. A lot of people talk a whole lot, but they're not doing anything about it. I just showed you what we're doing and what we did about it, and that you can do the same thing also. It does not take a ton of money. It does not take someone saying that I'm going to support you. It does not. All you need to do is put together a team, and the resources will come. Say, all you have to do again. Could you imagine this? My wife is this young woman. I think her name is Lisa Coleman now. She's married. She travels all over Southern California and give toys out to children as though she does these backpacks and these supplies. We meet the need of 200 to 300 children every Christmas. Why? Because we care. Let me help you out with another thing that some of these individuals on their channels are not helping you with. If you want to do this and you need tax write-offs, start you an LLC. All right, limited liability company. Start you an LLC so you can write things off that you do within the community. And then you're able to support through education and training with other LLCs. So now this is why sports players have what you call foundations. So this is where they hide or they put a lot of their money so they don't have to pay taxes. So I have 2 LLCs. So what you want to do is get you an LLC. Why? Let's say I just had training and I hired my friend who has an LLC. Let's say I charged him $2,500. That's $2,500 off my taxes because he has an LLC also. So do you see how this works? You can leave comments, you can ask me questions, and I'm willing to answer. I'm not willing to sit up and talk about what you should do. I'm willing to talk about what you can do. So D-Mac and Big J are looking to grow and take this to an entire different level. We need your support. You would help us, wouldn't you? Do me a favor, smash that like button, leave a comment, ask me questions, and myself and D-Mac, and we will answer those questions for you. If you have not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, Big J Let's Talk. Also, go to Deacon Mac, DEACON Mac, MACK, and subscribe to that channel also. He's growing and he's giving information which is conducive to our subscribers and those who visit our pages. So we want to say thank you very much for coming and being a part of this information tonight, because you are amazing. And you know what I'm going to say, be the best, and the best you will become.